NXT. Welcome to NXT 2.0.
Is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Mandy Rose and Kaylee Ray, Pretty Mean Sisters.
What up, Smalls? Nathan? Let me see if my mic is working properly. And there it is. Yep, it's working pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Nathan, how are you, man? So tonight we got ourselves well, today we're gonna have two shows. Right now we're gonna have NXT 2.0, and then a little bit later on today we're gonna have SummerSlam, the biggest party of the summer. And it's funny because we actually are in the summertime. What up, Ty? How are you doing, man? Hopefully everybody's doing good and having a wonderful day. It is currently
and introducing the champion,
3:43 Pacific time.
From Melbourne, Australia, she is one half of the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, Indy Hartwell.
And welcome, Jerix. Indy Hartwell is now at 100%.
It gives Indy Hartwell that advantage.
As you may know already, she was actually injured, minor injury from the triple threat tornado tag ladder match. Still competed unknowingly with an injury and won the titles. Unfortunately, when the injury was discovered, well, she was benched in order to recover fully, and now she is. Absolutely, Ty, for sure.
She is one half of the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, the Asian Nightmare.
I wait for the day again when I just let the entrance roll wholesale again. Yeah, I mean, you know, a long time ago, I would definitely do it because at least the music can be heard in some capacity. So it just doesn't do too much. So I kind of let them get a little bit of something, unless they're in-generated computers, or excuse me, AIs just competing against each other. Then I'll probably just skip it. The only other time that I would skip an entrance full sale is like if they're, let's say their tag partner had a match or something, and they're right up after because they're already right there. There's no point in seeing their entrance again because they're already there. Especially if like a tag team were to compete each other in back-to-back singles action, which happens once in a while. Then at that point, you actually just turn off the entrance so the match just begins. There were plans to just turn off entrances for any ladder matches during 2K19, but I forgot a couple of them, so we ended up having to make a second or third part of the stream because I guess it would be too much for the PlayStation or for the application to handle, But yeah, and then plus the only other time we did let entrances go all the way through is when we did have when I played theme songs through the computer, which I don't know, I might be willing to do that again. It was just a little. The only thing is that the other computer that I originally had for that was broken. So here's the funny thing: when you plug it in, it is like, what's the best way to describe it? It would basically be powered on, and you can use it as long as you want to. As soon as you unplugged it, then it turned off. And I forgot what happened to the computer, but it never would overheat. Like, I guess it had a good fan or something. The one I bought for like $500, you leave it plugged in and running too long and everything, it just it has trouble it has trouble not overheating a lot or getting hot. I don't want it to overheat. It never overheated before, but I'm just like, damn, this shit's really hot. And so I would just either turn it off and turn it upside down so that the fan does its work, and lets it cool down much quicker. Because I'm not going to be like kid behind the camera and stuff my camcorder in the freezer so it cools off at a sufficient rate. I think that's kind of moronic, but to each their own. And yeah, that's just me though. Well, I hope you're enjoying your pretzels, Nathan, and that it's, you know, that they're tasty. I so much am not too much of a pretzel fan, unless it's a baked pretzel, you know, with the breading. Yeah, to me, the crunchy ones that are like, that come in a bag or the trail mix, just, I don't know, I'm really not, I've just never been a fan of pretzels. I can eat them, but I'm not going to be like, oh, okay, boom, I'll take that. You put an ice pack on your PS4. Yeah, you don't, I don't know, to me, I wouldn't want to do that because it's going to sweat, and sweat leads to liquids, and liquids, along with electronics, do not make a good combination. Although it's funny because apparently some computers, or I guess computers in general, do use somewhat of, I guess, water, but it's a very, very small, and I mean, when I say small, I mean pretty much unseeable, that is used, you know, and it's pretty odd. I forgot where I saw that from, so it could be false, but that was years ago. Very, very long time ago. They are cheddar pretzels. Okay. Yeah, I mean, cheddar pretzels, that's a very popular snack. And you gotta see FRJ out there supporting his client. Oh! And her tag partner, who is not his client, just an associate. But you know, he's definitely going to be representing TNT as long as they are together, a part of this tag team duo. It's count of 7, and Kaylee Ray's going to get back in the ring, and look at Indy Hartwell just taunting towards the corner. Not sure that's a good idea. Oh, yep, she got caught. And, oh, what a code breaker to Hartwell. Blade wants to get back in there. She's kind of not too happy about that. And as you may know, oh, what a spear out of nowhere. Looking to retain the opener here tonight. 1, 2, and ooh, close call. As I've mentioned already, I mean, plus a lot of you guys on Discord know the match card for Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. This is for only today's show. I'm gonna have to give the updated card for Takeover 30. But Blade Riot is the #1 contender for the NXT Women's Championship, as Rhea Ripley is practically defeated and ripped apart the entire division. The only people that Rhea Ripley now has not defended her title against would be CM Paul, Ariel Blythe, but they just debuted. Blade's been here a while. She literally has defeated every woman on the roster except for Indy Hartwell, and they're a tag team. 2, oh, and a kick out. Damn near one off the Widow's Peak, but just not quite. And now Mandy's out of here, so this could change things to the point. Well, either way, Kaylee Ray did kick out. It was not Mandy Rose's, you know, it was not Mandy Rose is not the reason why the match is still continuing at the moment. Oh! Back of the head slam to the canvas, and look at that big, oh, she went for like a bicycle kick, it looked like. Snapmare takedown, roll through, and a kick to follow through. How does CM Punk do that? Maybe, you know, you never know. CM, and also, it appears, what the hell? It would appear that, you know, CM Paul is also like, you know, wrestles in 2 different companies and has a job for another career. He has like basically 3 careers, but 2 in 1, I suppose, because if you look at professional wrestling, that is a career. He just has 2 different careers in 2 different promotions, and he also has a 3rd career, and apparently the fire department. You see the way that, and she'll be competing tonight too in a rematch against Ariel Blythe. But yeah, nonetheless, guys, we're gonna have ourselves some pretty good matches for Takeover 30. For sure, you know, for sure we're gonna have Blade Riot versus Rhea Ripley for the women's title of NXT. The tag titles will not be on the line, as this is going to pretty much. This one pretty much covers it, honestly. And we're gonna have who was it? Picado, yeah, Picado de Velocidad take on Roderick Strong for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. And I don't know how to pronounce it. Hold on, give me a second. I think it was Legado di Fantasma.
And she's in off the tag.
I don't know if I wrote it down here somewhere. I'm gonna double check though. Let's see in just a moment. But yeah, the tag champions would defend against Imperium. So that'll be fun. Yeah, see, Legado del Fantasma. There we go. That's how you say it. Legado del Fantasma. Which is not fooling anybody. Nobody. There we go. I guess I heard he almost killed someone by not getting them out the burning house. I know, man. That's crazy. Pretty insane. Do they let Kaylee Ray wear that? I guess NXT started the whole TV14 thing before WWE did. Because if you look at, the trunks, right? You could kind of tell, like, it's see-through and she's wearing like a thong or something. Like I said, well, then again, this is NXT 2.0. There is interesting characters. I mean, again, we already have another wrestler who wrestles in a bra and panties. So, yeah, I guess NXT has gone that TV14 route before Raw and SmackDown did. Oh, God. So that's interesting. How it took, I guess, WWE to catch up. And I think Tiffany Stratton, now Kaylee Ray, are definitely going to be very popular amongst the male audience when they get called up to the main roster, based off of what they wear, And oh, look at this gory bomb submission. Yeah, oh, never mind. No, just a gory bomb in general. Do I still do 205 Live? No, I haven't done 205 Live in a long time. Excuse me, here's the count. 1, 2, Blade Riot saves the day. I don't even think he got to 2. Blade Riot is that quick. And there goes Blade Riot. But yeah, 205 Live. Yeah, we haven't done 205 Live in a long time. I don't even know if we did the finale for it, honestly. But mainly because, 205 Live was a fun experiment. It was a very fun thing to do. The shows were short, as it tended to be. Sometimes they'd be 15 to 30 minutes. But nonetheless, it was, like I said, it was pretty fun, to say the least. But it could have been better, I'd say. WWE could have done a lot better with it, but they fumbled the bag there. And nonetheless, for us, I don't know, man. I think I don't know. I think we could have done something with the hell. I even, like, during the time of 2K17 and 18, I think. Oh no, maybe it was 18 and 19, one of those two. Basically, there was an event I was gonna host, which was it was gonna be like a cruiserweight pay-per-view, and I was gonna have a lot. I was gonna have men and women, because men and pretty much the women are all cruiserweights, and it was gonna be a very fun event and everything. But I forgot what happened, so I didn't end up doing the event. It was gonna be a fun thing to do, and the main event was gonna be for the cruiserweight title, but unfortunately it just didn't go through. And yeah, that was gonna be like our first like cruiserweight pay-per-view, and it was gonna be very fun. I had like a big plan for it and everything, but yeah, it just didn't happen. I forgot what it was, but it was gonna be a good show. I was gonna put a lot of great wrestlers together, like the best of the best cruiserweights from men and women, And look at this, looking to retain. Could it be over? Pin away Mandy Rose? No, not quite. And yeah, there is still the cruiserweight title. It is now an exclusive championship to NXT, which I'm a fan of, because NXT does a lot. Well, it has done. Nice save from Kaylee Ray. But NXT has done wonders for many wrestlers and championships, Like, people have found a lot of importance for the NXT title rather than most of the WWE's. And Mandy Rose are going to put this match away. Is it over? Yes. And Where was Blade Riot? Blade Riot was nowhere to be found at the time being. Let me see here. But we have new tag team champions. And it was Indy Hartwell who took the bullet there.
Kaylee Ray and Mandy Rose, Pretty Mean Sisters.
Pretty Mean Sisters are your winners and the new tag team champions. Let the celebration begin as we now see the first ever two-time NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. And now we're going to move on to our next bout here. And it's going to be a singles... It's going to be a singles match between Walter and Bloodline Joe. So, I mean, Walter has been, struggling. He's on a 2-match losing streak at the moment. Hell, Bloodline Joe, he just actually broke his 3-match losing streak against Arya Daivari. Now he's looking to build a winning streak, so we'll see what happens here. Yeah, Bloodline Joe's trying to get back into the competition and really show everybody off what he's, pretty much capable of, so we'll see what happens.
Well, the Austrian anomaly. And many would say the toughest competitor in all of Europe. Beyond Europe.
And there is Gunther.
Walter's on his way to
So,
dominating the
how do you
entire
guys
globe.
feel? I don't know how many of you known about him or anything like that, but his name was originally Walter, and now it's Gunther. How do you guys feel about the name change?
Way to the ring, representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria. Weighing in at 297 pounds, Walter!
Can you believe this guy's been UK champion for over 800 days? That marks the longest title reign since Hulk Hogan's
You really
first WWE
don't like it.
championship.
Well, let's not get
Understandable.
carried away now. It's not like he's battling the likes of Randy Savage, Andre the Giant.
Facts are facts, Michael.
Yeah, I'll say that,
Now Walter seems unstoppable.
But I agree with your point, Byron. He has
I'm
been
not
an
a fan of
incredible
me
champion,
personally.
unbelievable,
I'm not a
over
fan of WWE changing names of wrestlers. For crappy reasons, honestly.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 215 pounds, Youngblood.
The WWE Universe delivering quite a reaction. Perhaps the most
Okay.
highly anticipated
Yeah, because
match of the night.
Like, the name changes is like, it's just dumb. Why do wrestlers have to change their names? Is it so because you can have the intellectual property of said wrestler? You know what I mean? Like, what's the point in that?
He knows what it takes to reach
Because
the top here in WWE.
Gunther, I mean, it's not a bad name, but if you have a guy that's been there for like, what, 3 to 4, maybe 5 years, competing not in Raw and SmackDown, but in the company,
And here's a superstar
like,
with all the tools to
I
be
don't
one of the biggest
understand.
names this
Why
business
change the
has
name?
ever seen.
People already know who he is. Like, why change Tommaso Ciampa's name to Ciampa? Austin Theory to Theory.
And staring him down across the ring.
I don't understand.
A tremendous competitor with a focus on inflicting as much damage as possible.
Like, Antonio Cesaro to Cesaro, that one was okay. I was okay with that. I was like, I like Antonio Cesaro more, but Cesaro is not too bad. That didn't make me upset as much. Changing Rusev's name from Alexander Rusev to just Rusev, or was it Rusev Alexander? Either way, and I was like, why did you do that for? But like, Rusev is not too bad. But Gunther, I mean, that's a completely different name change. It's not like his name was Gunther Walter or Walter Gunther. It was like a complete name change. Like Tommaso Ciampa is another one. Because I think it's like this. I didn't see Rusev and Cesaro compete a lot like that, you know, so it's like it didn't bother me much. But I did see Tommaso Ciampa compete a lot, and he still is a really great wrestler. He's been headlining them pay-per-views for years, and he's been televised. So even the casuals know who he is. And now it's just Ciampa. Not a fan of it, especially like this. Oh, and like Pete Dunne, as Smalls mentioned, I don't understand why that either. But look at why go from Pete Dunne? People love him. Now he's Butch.
Walter is a savant in destructive offense.
Why? DDT from Bloodline Joe. 1, 2, and kick out. Yeah, I'm okay with Claudio. I mean, it's going to be a little bit interesting. Honestly, he could have just changed his name to like Anthony Cesaro, and I could have just called him Cesaro because they have the legal property rights to that, you know? But to each their own. Yeah, imagine they named them like Gunther Village. You know, that's something they would do. They ran out of room on the paper, probably. Well, that's good, because he's always been he was Rey Mysterio Jr. for the majority from what I've seen him in WCW. Makes sense, yeah. It does make sense. I'll give him that. It was just kind of odd because for me, I never seen him until before WWE, basically. You know? It was crazy. Gunther Crazy with the power bombs to Bloodline Joe. Oh, I know it's a TV show. I was like saying I don't remember him, you know, being that. That must have been before WCW. But Rey Mysterio Jr., yes, for sure. And always Rey Mysterio. Oh, look at it again with the power bomb. Sheesh, here's the ring general. Or let me guess, he's now the ringmaster. Or he's the square general. Because you don't want to use that name. Imagine WrestleMania 40's main event. We have Riddle versus Theory on the poster. Just seems dumb. Oh, basement drop kick.
Walter sidesteps that.
Uh-oh, he's going for the knee slide. Oh, and I like how you get bruised on your. Oh, that might be it. No, it's not. You would think that's a rope break, but I guess not. And the referees have an odd idea of what they perceive as a rope break. Uh-oh. Went for another DDT, but Walter escapes the attempt. Oh, spinning back heel kick. Now just stomp to the right arm of Gunther.
Check out this.
Oh, and a powerbomb bridge. 1, 2, and it's not over yet.
He refuses to stay down.
I think Riddle can be. Honestly, I've never been a fan of Riddle, but he's starting to win me over. I wouldn't mind seeing him in main event WrestleMania 40. Theory, he seems like he's got a lot of potential too. Again, another guy I wouldn't mind seeing. So those two could probably tear their house down. Give them about 30 minutes. They could do something great. And Gunther looking to wrap it up here, and he does. Bloodline Joe is he's struggling, and there's not much else he can really do, and it's odd because you're like, okay, he comes out to try to start from the bottom up, then he wants Gunther. Oh, is he busted open? Or is he just really, he is busted open, huh?
He thought he was going to win this match.
Oh, I kind of did too.
Well, I didn't see no blood splat on the screen to indicate, oh, that's a, that's a bust him open. But yeah, nonetheless, 4.5-star match. Bloodline Joe and Gunther put on a 4.5-star match. Unsuccessfully unable to get the win there. But, I mean, hey, what are you going to do? So, yeah. pretty crazy, to say the least. But hey, you know, Bloodline Joe, I don't know what he has to do. I really don't. I don't have the advice for him at the moment. Just get back in the lab and figure it out. See what happens. But nonetheless, CM Paul versus Ariel Blythe in a rematch from the last episode of 2.0 right now. They're trying to make Theory the next John Cena. Well, at the rate they're going, I'd say, yeah, they're at a good start, you know. I'd say he's about
The following contest
the early
is scheduled for
Word
one
Life
fall.
John Cena.
Making her way to the ring from Blackpool, England.
So they're starting off pretty good as they're trying to make him the next John Cena.
This superstar's a lot of confidence, a lot of there's also a lot of respect
But I
for
know
the
for
positions
sure
tonight.
that they
I get it.
definitely
Mind games at work. No
have
glory,
been and always
just
wanted
respect.
to
Oh,
make
so the superstar's just an idiot.
Roman Reigns like their next top guy. And you can tell because he's never tapped out in his life.
A woman meant for the highlight reel. She plans on even more excitement tonight.
You know what I mean? And so and it's more than likely that he'll be like the only wrestler in WWE history to never tap out. You can bank on that, man. Some can argue Austin, Hogan, Rock, they all tapped out to Kurt Angle. Hell, Cena tapped out to Kurt Angle.
You can see exactly why the arena is full here tonight. This is a match with major stakes.
There's no doubt in my mind. You put Roman in the ring with a submission specialist
She is ready for this big match.
and make it
she
a
knows
submission
everyone
match,
backstage will
let
be
alone a
watching
submission
her
Iron
make
Man
an impact.
match, Roman Reigns will make that dude tap out 7 times in the match. I guarantee you. And Roman will tap out 0 times against the best submission specialist in the WWE today. Hell, in the world. That's exactly what would happen.
Spoken. She's been itching to get this fight started for quite some time now, but it'll be interesting to see if she's bitten off more than she can chew.
I believe she's coming to this match with the exact attitude needed for the challenge.
No, I mean, no,
Don't underestimate her
you know, hell
opposition.
no.
A superstar
Because in an
with
Iron Man
great
match, you
athletic
stack up the
prowess
wins,
and
man.
an in-ring IQ
Yeah,
that
I've seen the
prepared
pic of him,
her
and
for any
forget a
situation.
pic. I've seen Theory on TikTok doing the whole John Cena thing with the U.S. spinner belt, like you mentioned there, and the World Live Knuckle stuff. Yeah,
Set up in the corner of the
and he
ring.
does his goofy
Dangerous
laugh
position
too.
With your feet tied up like that.
But nonetheless, Austin Theory now is a good guy from the interviews I've seen him take. I saw a video, I think it was on TikTok as well, where he explains where he came up with his name. Because his first name, his last name was supposed to be something. I forgot what it was. But he said it was like kind of too cliche, a lot of people used it or something like that, so he wanted to use Theory because it kind of rhymed. I thought, okay, that's pretty cool. Or no. And then, oh, no, I think I got it wrong. The theory behind his name was like, I forgot what it was, man. But he mentioned that Theory was supposed to be like, yeah, see, it was Chris Van. Yeah, that's the one I saw. He mentioned, I think it was his, it was more likely. Nice springboard shooting star press, by the way. What the hell? There's something about, like, I guess, Theory about being like, oh, you're gonna see how good I am and, like, all this other stuff, but it was too complicated, so then changing something up. Yeah, that's what, I think it was Fury, but Theory sounded pretty closer, or it rhymed damn near. And he said, I'm gonna just go with that. And so that's what it was, yeah. Thank you, Jerix. I was like, damn, this thing's killing me. I just seen that thing like a week ago. How can I not remember? Maybe because I'm not too interested in him at the time. But now I'm like, okay, no, he's got something going on there. Ariel looking to beat 2-0. Well, CM Paul may be 0-2. And, ooh, kick out. 0-2. Going up top. Ariel, she be going for that corkscrew moonsault. Can she hit it again? She does! And that's how she won last time on 2.0. 1, 2. Oh, just got the shoulder. That would have been a very quick match.
Everyone in the building thought that was going to be myself included. You got to give a lot of credit here.
Let's see what she got going on here. Oh, there's a knee right to the, look like the right bicep? I was going to say the elbow area. And now CM Paul. Oh, didn't quite get that. Single leg drop kick from Blythe. Went for a stomp, couldn't hit. Paul with a knee to the chest, followed by another springboard moonsault, nobody home. I don't think she would have hit her anyways. Oh, slamming the back of the neck onto the canvas, but I don't think it would hurt that much. She's got protective gear on. Uh-oh. Ariel looking to go aerial here. And missile drop kick, but missed it. See, I don't like the high risk moves on here. The only ones that work are practically springboards. If you dive from the top turnbuckle, that ain't gonna help you. If there's a way for me to make my guy a non-high flyer from the turnbuckles, I would do it. Because nothing works on that damn turnbuckle. They need to update it or patch it or something. Count of 3. 4. And CM Paul waited patiently for her opponent to get in the ring. I think she was even willing to take a count out there. And oh, there's a kick to the leg, the left leg of Ariel. Oh, got her up, counter. Followed by a snapmare takedown with a running snapmare to follow through. And now Blythe with the roundhouse to the chest, followed by another. Went for a third, couldn't hit. Oh, look at this, rolls her up. How about a, ooh, another one. That time it was a stiff kick to the chest, not a buzzsaw. Damn near was a buzzsaw. Oh, counter. CM Paul's in danger, tossed over the ropes. And we're at the halfway point of the show, guys. Up next will be our semi-main event before the Breakout tournament winner is declared. As A-Kid takes on AJ Jordan. And I look at Paul with those stiff kicks to the jaw.
This is how you torture your opponent.
Look at this Paul just targeting the wrists.
God, this is hard to watch.
And a double stomp or double knee into the back. Referee with the count still at 4. Paul gets in the ring. She may want Ariel to get in on her own, which that didn't work. A-Kid takes on AJ Jordan. Yes, indeed, that's our main event. You know, you gotta be very careful with that now. And this is gonna go back inside the ring. Paul got tossed in. And now let's see what Blythe got. Oh! Out of nowhere! The Kinshasa. 1, 2, and it's not over yet. 3.5 stars. Oh, that nobody home. She missed. AJ Jordan going to prison for child endangerment. See, you can't win, man. It's just not gonna happen. That's better than Data Kid. Well, I mean, take on. That's pretty innuendo-ish, you know. RVD move, couldn't hit it. RVD will be coming back pretty soon. A lot of people actually want to see him in AEW, so I was surprised about that. Ripcord Lariat. And looking for a flatliner. Why not? Looking to wrap it up here. Is it over? 1, 2, and she did not get her quite yet. More to go. It's better for him to lose, yeah. I mean, you see Ilya, right? He literally got counted out intentionally. And another Kinshasa. Ariel may lose her first. Yes, it's over. Ariel lost her first match here in 2.0. This time it's CM Paul with the victory over Blythe. Unfortunately, no, but hey, the bright side is they're both 1-1. And hey, I mean, hell, these guys gave it, well, these gals gave it everything they got, you know. And it was a pretty good contest, I'd say. But nonetheless, we do have a winner. This time it's a get back. Now we got a little bit of a rubber rivalry. Of course he wins, he's a dude.
Perseverance getting the
Come on, man. We've seen males lose to females. Don't be sexist. No, I'm joking. Alright, guys, and there you go. CM Paul with the victory. Just like that. Oh, yeah. Celebration begins. Tough night for Ariel, but hey, you know, you got to bounce back somehow. So, anyways, we're going to go to our semi-main event. And it is going to be between Ilya Dragunov and Reaper. So, let's see what happens. I don't know about racist, but... You know, you're the one doing it. No, I'm kidding. All right, give me 1 second. We'll be ready for the match. And I'm back. That's ableist? Maybe it is. That's a guy? No.
The Mad Russian has arrived.
Here he is. It's Ilya, the former Cruiserweight champion. TB in the house. What up? How you doing? Remember we had TB 16, and now if he ever came back, it'd be like TB 22 or 23. We always have to update the number.
Weighing in at 187 pounds, Ilya Dragunov.
He ended Walter's 870-day-long title reign. A seemingly impossible
Still disappointed with his brutal cheating tactics against the true Intercontinental champion. Whatever. T will make a return to universe mode soon, I hope. Oh, okay. I like to see that. Oh my goodness. It's Reaper. What do they call him? The child of Shaq and Brock Lesnar?
Weighing in at 373 pounds, the Russian Giant.
This is the kind of match the WWE.
Oh yeah, there he is, guys. And Reaper is here to wreak havoc. You know he's not too happy since losing that tournament. Okay, yeah, for sure, bro. Definitely, absolutely. We can, you know, get that going, you know, be pretty cool.
We'll deliver it emphatically.
But now let's see what happens, man. Reaper, he lost to AJ Jordan in the tournament, and Ilya lost to A-Kid. So you can't, like, what am I supposed to do? You see what I'm saying?
There's nothing you can throw at this competitor that can
Ilya Dragunov lost to A-Kid. How do you even do that? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, what am I supposed to do? But nonetheless, intentionally, he lost intentionally, allowed himself to be counted out.
And a terrifying intensity that is completely unmatched.
He's burying elbows in the midsection.
Oh, maybe in the land of Candyland, but not into the reality of WWE SmackDown Live, or Friday Night SmackDown now, but maybe even in the land of make-believe. But not here. Not this time. And now we may see another count out. I don't know. It's going to be tough, you know, like that triple threat match. Anything can happen. Like, yeah, I could probably win because I pay 100th time Intercontinental Chief. No, but well, TB Bruce is kind of like, well, he's not around no more due to a controversy that happened with him and well, basically a fake underage girl, but the intentions behind of somebody that was willing to date someone that with that much of an age gap was what pretty much got him his downfall. So yeah, no more Bruce. He disappeared off the map. He deleted a lot of his stuff, you know. He still has his YouTube channel, but as you'll see, he hasn't uploaded in a very long time. He deleted his Discord, deactivated his Facebook. I think he has his Instagram still. I could be wrong. Or maybe he deactivated that too. But nonetheless, yeah, he's, you know, not around no more. That's the reason why. So he does not do anything. He is off the radar. More than likely permanently. But, yeah. But nonetheless, back to what I was saying to Nathan, though, is that, oh, no, not at all. Definitely doesn't sound good. But, you know, Nathan, back to your thing is that, yeah, I think, you know, I can win because I'm fast and I got some good quick abilities and agility. But, Jackson Sakamoto, he has basically, pretty much, he didn't go to jail or nothing because it was his friends and associates that did that to him. So, I think they tried to get him to go to jail, but I guess it didn't work out. But nonetheless, yeah, he's not in trouble from under the law or nothing, you know. But, I mean, yeah, it's just, again, the controversy that took place there, which is another thing related to that matter, which I'll talk about. But as to regards to Nathan, yes, like, you know, basically Jackson could win with his cheating tactics, which is fine in the matchup because it's a no DQ, anything can go. And that might be over off the chokeslam, though. And DKT can win because he's just a flat-out monster. You know, DKT is a really great wrestler, man. Like, I think DKT is the biggest threat in the match, and he could win. You know, he's been white hot. He's been on fire. He's on a big winning streak right now. So there's a good chance he wins that match at SummerSlam. I think he has a really good chance. There's a chance I may lose, which I'm fine with because I could have a chance to become an 8-time Intercontinental Champion. But nonetheless, I think he's got a really good shot. And so, you know, it's going to be a great triple threat match for the title. Be ready for it. So the other thing I wanted to go up and about was, so basically, a little bit related to like the Bruce scenario. Hold on, wait a minute. We might see a submission here. Is Reaper gonna submit or will he stay alive? And he's gonna stay on. So basically, currently at the moment, we have an NXT champion named Spectre, and I'm never gonna be the one that wants to sweep anything under the rug or keep it on the low or nothing like that, you know what I mean? Because I like to get it out there. I want people to know what's up, basically, you know what I'm saying? So, basically, here's the deal. So, Spectre was created for well, I can't really call them much of a viewer because I really haven't seen them all that much like that, you know what I'm saying? But I would say it was a friend of Jarrett's, and so Spectre is, you know, we've had him for a little while. He actually won the NXT title, right? And the person who's associated with Spectre was named Massey. And so basically for him, let's just say, I'll tell you this. In some states, the laws are different. Like, you can have a two-age-year difference, and that's okay, according to law and everything, right? But the intentions behind this is not good, because it was uncalled for, it didn't need to happen, and the way that it turned out is like, okay, if he's willing to do this at this time, imagine later. But nonetheless, the person who had owned Spectre was named Massey, and he's approximately, I don't know the actual age of him. All I can get the info from what I've been told was that Massey is an 18 to 19-year-old fella that decided to pretend to be 16 years old to get with a 16-year-old person. And I would assume it's a girl. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl, but I would assume it's a girl because all I told this person. And yeah, so an 18 to 19-year-old guy pretending to be 16 years old to be with, well, 16-year-old. And yeah, that is the story behind that. And the other thing is that he's openly expressed that, yes, I have a problem. I'm going to go out to get help because I shouldn't be doing this. And so the thing is this, though, guys. Spectre, the character Spectre is in the universe at the moment, yes. But he is under intellectual property of Jerick's. And so now he is no longer associated with Massey. Instead, he is pretty much, again, Jerick's property. And now he is under pretty much a whole new name. And, you know, that's just that. So at the moment, he is now going to be, he's got the look is similar still, but he's changed in a lot of other aspects, you know. The name change, the way he fights and wrestles. But yeah, his new name is now Victor Wraith. And again, he is no longer associated with Massey. And he is, well, he's, again, just Jerick's character. Well, as I mentioned, Ty, Massey is a 16 to 19-year-old guy who pretended to be 16 to get with a 16-year-old, basically. And, ooh, kick out from Reaper. So I just wanted to let that out there because I don't think a lot of people know about it. And like I said, I'm not one to like try to hide anything or try to sweep it under the rug or anything like that. But it is what it is, you know. And besides, the way that I've been explained to it is that Jerick's character Spectre that's always been his guy. He always made him and everything, you know. Massey had nothing to do with it whatsoever. It's just that, oh, okay, I have a character for Massey to have that could be his character. It'll represent him, you know. And after that happens, okay, well, you know what? It's no longer his character. He's my character again. Thus, I will be the only one having any form of association with said character. And that's about that. So, again, I just wanted to let it all out there for everybody to know. Let it, you know, just let everybody be informed about it because, again, I do not want to hide anything from anybody. I don't want to sweep anything under the rug. I want you all to know what's up, you know, and that's just the way it is, you know. And now you guys know the truth. You guys know everything behind everything. And that's just it. It's a sad thing for the community to have to experience something like this to this degree, basically, you know. And that's it. Reaper with the win. Yeah, appreciate it, Smalls. You know, like, I mean, like, you know, I'm never gonna back away from who I was either, you know, because I'm always gonna do things that I want to do, you know. Like, I've said things in the past that are like on my, I think, YouTube, right? Like explicit words and everything. I always thought, man, if I ever make it to, like, you know, like ESPN or Fox and all that stuff, and this got shed to light, you know, I'm like, you know, I don't want to hide that stuff, man. I want people to know that, yes, I was a young kid, you know. I was a very young teenager, a young adult, and I was dumb, you know. I said words and things that never should have been said, you know, but, you know, I never used the more explicit ones, I should say. But nonetheless, I never want to hide that, and I'm like, you know, at the end of the day, if I ever get called out for any of those things, I'm like, hey, you know what, again, I apologize. And I am sorry to this day, you know, but, you know, because, I should never have to ever, like, had said that stuff. But, you know, I'm never going to have to say, like, I ran from it. You know, I'm like, hey, it's, at the end of the day, I said things I shouldn't have said. But, again, I was a young kid and everything. I apologize for it. And as you know, I am, like, always in support of everybody. I am in support for every race, every gender, sexuality, whatever the case may be, and that's just it, you know. Like, I'll always, like, they'll always have my support. I'll never hate on anybody. The only time that you'll ever see me hate on anybody in any form of group is because they've done something wrong. But we're not here to get into politics and everything like that, you know, because, like I said, I've already said my piece on a lot of things when it came to, like, Caitlyn Jenner, for example. And I've always said that she makes the community kind of bad in a sense because it was more of a publicity stunt and not for the LGBTQ community and anyone of like trans descent, you know. And I think that was always wrong. And I have been, you know, belittled and called out for it. And I'm like, that's fine, you know, like that's my opinion about it. But that doesn't mean that I don't like anybody that wants to make that transition. I know people in real life, like even DJ, you know, when he says this stuff, and I thought maybe at first he was joking about it because nobody really takes him seriously. But if he is serious about it, I've told him, like, you know, because he came to me crying about wanting to do it, but being scared and, you know, saying that he's worried and afraid that things can happen. I told him, dude, just is it gonna make you happy? Okay, then do it. You know, don't worry about anybody else. Be yourself, if that's what you want. This guy, if that's what you want to do. But nonetheless, we're gonna get started this main event, guys. I'm not gonna hold you up anything political, you know. And again, I just keep it real the way that it could be, you know. And that's just how I operate, you know.
The following contest.
Yeah, it's been a long time, Connor.
One fall, making his way to the ring from Madrid, Spain.
In short, as Jared says, his character gave it to Massey, saw what happened, unfortunately, and took it back. Said, nope, alright, you can have it no more. It's mine again. I take sole possession. And there you have it. So, nonetheless, yeah, man, like I said, you know, Nathan, I try to keep things as real as $1.50 as I possibly can with anything controversial, anything that could make, you know, me look bad. I address it, you know, like, I just keep it real with it, man, you know, like, I'm not afraid of having to explain anything or defend myself, or if I did do something wrong, I'll be like, hey, I did something wrong. I'm sorry. Either I was stupid and young, or I was just stupid, or I was just young, or I just flat out was wrong, and I'm sorry for it, you know? And, you know, that sometimes that can't buy forgiveness, but you just got to keep living your life, you know? And that's just the thing you got to learn to push through and continue with, you know? But nonetheless, we're going to give this man the appreciation he deserves. And we're going to call his match and not let anything else get in the way of anything. You know what I mean? So, we'll leave it at that. Okay, so that's done. Let me go ahead and let Damani know what's up so that he can catch this. And then, yeah, like I said, we'll just worry about him competing and call it a day, man. So let me see. There he is right there. AJ is in action now. Sometimes stuff that you say in the past, oh yeah, no, it could definitely hurt you. And, you know, I ain't never did no Hulk Hogan stuff, because he dropped some ERs in there. I'm like, hell no, bro, you can't be doing that. You know the difference. I know the difference. I never said anything like that. You know what I mean? Screw that. No. And Hogan knows better. That man is like 40, 50 years old. You know what I'm saying? I knew better. And I never said no ER stuff like that. Hell no. Never in a million years. No, that is wrong. Like I said before, the A at the end, sure. Because I grew up that way. Around pretty much kids, you know. Elementary, middle school, all the way up to high school, even to my early adulthood. But then again, like, you know, pretty much, again, eradicated that from my vocabulary. And I'm not running from that. So if anyone tried to ever, like, question me, confront me, or cancel me, I just tell them, hey, you know, again, I was young and dumb. This is how I grew up. But I've learned that that's not right, and I've gone this route now, you know? And I left it at that. But that's just my take on it, you know? And as you said before, though, AJ, like, yeah, things you say in the past could hurt you. We've seen it happen before with many people. Wrestlers, celebrities, whatever the case may be. You know, hell, even owners. Like the former owner of the Clippers. So, you know, like, yeah, like, I'm sorry. Yeah, he said some things he shouldn't have said. Had to sell the team. What was his punishment? He sold it for like $2 billion. He lost his team. And she got a lot of money though. So. But anyways, yeah, let's focus on this, guys. AJ Jordan is currently the number 8 seed, and A-Kid is the number 6 seed. So this is actually interesting because the lowest seeded wrestlers made it to the finals. Hold on.
Kids at full throttle. Saw that one coming, took advantage. He switches it back around. Oh, what a maneuver.
All right. Sorry about that, but nonetheless, let's again continue on here. And these two are the lowest seeded, you know, number 8 and number 6. Every match they fought were underdogs. And now, they're, well, I guess in a sense, still AJ Jordan is the underdog as A-Kid is favored to win. Nice kick out. And, you know, again, this is the opportunity of a lifetime because the winner will be the winner of the Breakout tournament, and they can fight for any title on NXT that they choose. Now, I'll tell you this. The fact of the matter is that the NXT title will be up for, like, just up there? You mean to tell me I win this thing, I can fight for any title, including NXT? I gotta go for that. Why throw away an opportunity? Why waste it? Uh-oh, that could be it. Oh! I believe that one was RIP 29. A nice spinning heel kick. The other one was what? I think Factor 29? High risk, big move, big reward. 630! Oh, but A-Kid got the knees up. This is the first time in this tournament A-Kid is favored to win. And no matter what, AJ Jordan is always the underdog, including if he were to fight for the championship of his choosing. A-Kid in position. Oh, and he got him. Cover him. And shoulders down. Referee with the count. 1, 2, and ooh, just got the shoulder up again. 3.5-star match already.
He's got to be running on instinct alone.
You thought he was a call? Yeah, no, I mean, I was like, I would have too if somebody just told me that. I was like, really? Why is his name A-Kid? Is he trying to be like Billy Kidman or 1-2-3 Kid or something like that, you know? It's weird. Hey, look at that. You got the alphabet and the numbers. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. Well, just A, 1, 2, 3. A-Kid, 1, 2, 3 Kid, Billy Kidman. The kids are back. You call them the new kids on the block. No, I'm kidding. The new kids on the, yeah, what was I going to say? The new kids on the, I don't even know. I'm sorry. I'm just going to leave it alone for a minute. And we see a submission locked in. Jordan is in trouble. Is he going to tap out? He's trying to hang on. He could just reach to the rope right there, honestly. Oh, he got his hand underneath it. Referee didn't see it. He just got out of it, though. Yeah, if anybody wants to join the Discord server, a part of the universe, you're more than welcome to. You got promos, be in locker rooms, learn, get announcements from when we're going to stream, and much more. Oh, butterfly kick! A-Kid looking good out there. Nice kick to the back. And now, what are we going to see here? Got him up to his feet. Oh, spinning heel kick. Uh-oh, this can't be good. Jordan ain't gonna like this. Oh, look at this dragon sleeper as he hangs him from the turnbuckle. And now look at A-Kid. He's got him in position. He's measuring, looking for the walk-off. Oh, and there it is. Got him. to advance in the oh, I think so. Yeah. No, I'm leaving it there for a minute. And now look at this jawbreaker counter from AJ Jordan. A versus AJ. And, oh! There you go, discus forearm. This is it. Oh, he got the knees up again. High flying moves are not in the favor of Jordan today, unfortunately. So he's gonna have to try to figure. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe he's got it right here. Package power bomb for the win and to win the tournament. A kick out after one. Unbelievable. Look at this Northern Lights suplex counter. Rope him. Feet underneath the rope. Forcing the rope break. Dragon screw. I know, right? I don't know how he kicked out at one after all that. Oh, RIP 29 again. He hits it. AJ Jordan could have the opportunity of a lifetime. Oh, no, he does not do it yet. Unbelievable. If A-Kid wins this match, I would not know what to say. Uh-oh. Pump handle. Face buster! And he's going for the home run. This will put him in the lead, and this will make him win. Oh, no, not quite. There it is! He hit it again! A-Kid for victory! 2, he got him! And now A-Kid is the winner of the Breakout tournament. Just like that. That means he's got the title opportunity of a lifetime. Oh my goodness, that is insane. AJ Jordan did everything he could to win this match, but A-Kid was just too much for him. And the celebration begins. Victor Wraith has his next opponent for the NXT Championship. Look at this. The celebration commences just like that. And it was a 5-star match. Wow, what a tournament. Well, guys, I want to just say that that is pretty much it for now. I'm going to take a little bit of a break, and then when we come back, we'll do SummerSlam. But I do want to say that AJ Jordan, this guy, freaking Smalls. AJ Jordan has been impressive, and although he did lose this tournament, I do want to offer him a consolation. Therefore, at NXT TakeOver 30, AJ Jordan, you will have a title match, and it will be against Boogeyman for the North American title. So good luck to you, and what a hell of a performance. A-Kid, good luck against Victor, and that's it, guys. So I'm gonna catch y'all in a little bit, and yeah, man. So, oh, by the way, before anyone goes, again, if you have Discord, get up in there, man. It's fun. Join up in there, boss man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna wait right here until the link pops up so you can join up in there. And yeah, so we'll leave it at that. I hope this isn't too hot today. Okay, it doesn't feel too hot. I got my food because yesterday my food fell through the box, sadly. So I'm making sure it cools down long enough. But yeah, definitely get up in there, boss mode. And yeah, man, I look forward to, you know, streaming SummerSlam and having you in there and everything else. We could have a press conference, yeah, if you guys want to. Definitely get up in there, and I'll join when I'm able to. You know, whoever's participating in the event, you know, yeah, man, jerks, you can start it up, you know, figure out how you want to do it, and take it from there. I'm gonna eat some food for a little bit, and then I'll be up in there for the press conference to see what's going on there. You know what I'm saying? Should be fun, as I mentioned before. Alright, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. Hopefully y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you all for SummerSlam. But until then, have a great one. Cut! And that's a wrap.